It's a brand new show on a brand new radio station. This is Rob Wills. Hello, welcome to KMFM Extra. Nick in the studio today. Do you know what? It doesn't get much bigger than this.
Not at all.
It doesn't get any bigger than this because tonight on E4 it's the launch of Skins, and we have Nick, aka Sean, in the building with us. Woo! Nice one for coming down, dude. I know you had a bit of an issue with trains and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Money issues with trains. It's so expensive these days. Seriously, you should have chartered a helicopter for cheaper. It's a massive night for you.
Yeah. It's gonna be big. I'm quite scared actually.
Talk about it at the moment, but you're touring at the moment for Skins. Last date coming up soonish, or
2 days away. It's in Oxford, I believe. Yeah, where the Wombats, which is gonna be great.
Wombats,
so,
man. Yeah, that's a tune. So we've seen the pics. You look like you had a pretty good time because you've been doing this for a little while now, haven't you? The tour.
Yeah, we've been doing it for about over the last week and a bit now. Actually, started in Bristol on the 19th. For the opening, yeah, where we did film, so it was nice to sort of go back, and that was the only one we had 8 of us. So, okay. But yeah, we've had some really great fun nights actually, but we've had to be well behaved and do a lot of interviews, so it's been
want secrets.
Mishaps wise. There are a few moments when people will be talking to people and not realise who they were chatting to. So if there were bands behind the
which happens loads now.
Which happens quite
I can tell you what the Wombats look like.
Really? Yeah. Well, see, that's the problem. You could get chatting and be like, "Oh, so you're here to do you work at the venue? Do you whatever?" It's like, no.
Can you get me a drink?
No. I would never say. I would. Yeah, and then they turn around and say, "Well, actually, we're going on stage in 2 minutes to play at your gig." So yeah, I can't remember who it was, but yeah, that must have been a really awkward moment for them. So yeah.
Well, it launches tonight, Series 5. We've got quite a few episodes. This isn't a normal, like me and Nick were talking earlier on, and it's not a normal kind of in between. Is 6 series and that's that and that's it. It's a long run on TV.
It's 8 episodes. Yeah, it's 8 weeks. There's 8 characters. All sort of, it's the same sort of Skins feature where an episode features sort of one person more, focuses on one person more than the others and their sort of story and their influences. But yeah, it's a great series. We got on the road a bit. It wasn't just Bristol, and we had a bundle of laughs, man. It was a great time.
Will you crack open a beer tonight and watch yourself, or do you not do that?
Crack open a beer and you know what? I'm not going to, solely for the matter that I'm going to be running out of the house when they have to watch what we do on this show.
Mum, don't watch
my parents. Yeah, I'm sorry. My parents are going to. They know full well what I got myself into, but that's not going to stop them from freaking out when they see it. So,
Nick, you're a total Skins fanatic.
Love it. So I've been doing my little bit of research. We got Frankie. She's got the first episode.
Yes, she does.
When's your first episode?
Actually, we all feature in the first one to an extent. It's a sort of semi-introductory one for most of us, and then it focuses around her and her issues for that sort of joining the school late and what she has to encounter. So you do sort of, it's almost called cameo roles of the rest of the cast, and apart from the people that directly affect her from early on. Nick sort of he features in episode 3 quite a lot. His girlfriend's episode, Minnie, episode 4 as well, when the group sort of start to bond more and things start to, issues start to arise. But his episode's episode 5, the sort of episode that focuses around him.
Okay, cool. Character, what's he like? What's he about?
Oh, you're going to think he's a total...
Well, okay, fantastic. Really?
You're gonna. I think he's the kind of person that you'd love to hate initially.
Really?
There's a lot about it. He's got the rugby banter. He's a sort of confident in himself, arrogant, ambitious rugby captain, hotshot, and that spurs on a lot of sort of in me at least. I look around and I go, God, I really wouldn't like him if he was at my school. But he does things that people would frown, that would be frowned upon. But you don't really realise that it's a sort of front that he puts up, and eventually the further you go down, especially episode 5, you realise what he's really like, and from what I'm hearing, he seems to be quite a lovable person in the end. I know that he's got a heart of gold. He just, he's massively genuine, but and very vulnerable, but he can't show that because he's got to be the hot shot.
Okay, I've seen some pictures, some lovely ladies there.
Oh, they're great, aren't they? They're gorgeous.
Come on, spill it. Who's you got your eye on in the cast?
Well, first of all, we should ask, are you single?
Yes, I am. I am single and lonely.
Really? No. Should we do an advert now? Should we do an advert now? Come on, out the cast, anybody. Or is there anything going on? Obviously, you're tour manager.
No, there's actually nothing going on. I think it was all, from the get-go, we're all quite serious about our jobs. So actually, sadly enough, it was quite platonic. It was all very sort of friendship and very not very experimental or extreme at all.
I love the idea of experimental.
It's Skins. We experiment with every aspect of life. It's an experiment. But yeah, no, Freya's absolutely gorgeous. I actually think from the get-go, Leia was just, I was just so attracted to Leia. But we're actually really good friends.
I suppose you get asked this all the time. Who you most likely?
Who am I most like in the series?
Yeah.
Character-wise. Freddie was an interesting one. Yeah, Freddie had a lot of attention, didn't he? Luke was a good-looking guy.
He got a lot of
get back in
attention
your box,
from all the girls.
please.
He was gorgeous.
Yeah, character-wise, I mean, there's aspects of sort of Cook and Tony in there. He does, you know, he's a bit of a womanizer. He gets along with women. He's confident.
Yeah, but that's the best bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, confidence is an attractive thing as long as it's not too far.
About the womanizer bit. That was
Oh, really? Oh, so she likes a man that likes women.
Yeah, literally.
So I only go with guys that have been dating thousands of others at the same time.
All right, that makes me look awful.
Yeah,
but
good.
he was gorgeous, and you know, you could get that trait.
Bless your heart.
Maybe.
Oh my God, can you get a room, guys? Come on, sort it out.
Yeah, no, if there's characters that are sort of similar to Nick, it would be someone like Cook and Tony to an extent with that sort of aspect. But he's actually very different. There's a lot of this whole series. It's really new. I think they wanted to make a sort of conscious effort and fire that at you from the get go. Is that this is a different series. This is very much still Skins, but at the same time very different, because otherwise people will turn around, you know, and go, it's getting a bit old now. Series 5,
I mean, did you watch the last series or series?
I watched the first. Yeah, I watched the first generation, like sort of avidly. I loved it. It was amazing. I thought it was sort of pushing the boat out in every sense of the word, and it was the way it looked, the way it was shot, the way it was performed. All looked incredible. The music was great.
So, I mean, that's been going for quite a few, 3-4 years?
What?
The Skins in general.
Yes, it has.
So you've grown up with it in a weird about way, so now you're on it.
Yeah, it's really strange thinking that when I look back on it, you know, I was quite young at the time watching it going, oh my God, this show's amazing. I wish that was like that in real life, and all these things that people do feel when Skins comes on, and then I turn around now and go, well, I'm actually part of it. So, yeah, it doesn't really hit home, apart from when you meet the old guys, the guys that have been on it before. Then you go, hang on a sec, I loved you 4 years ago, and now I have to play it really cool like you're no one. You know, you have to play it off like, you know, you've done your job, it's my turn now, please, you know, we were all in the same boat together, but actually I'm really cool, starstruck by all of them. So.
Well, I've been watching a trailer, obviously you say that the first show's tonight, literally in 30 seconds, guns, raves, drugs, bitching, fighting, sex in 30 seconds.
Love it.
It sounds great. Where can we sign up?
If you could sign up for this, I think this world would be very dangerous, because there would be a lot of people. I would love to as well. I think, you know, I don't know if they're going to do any more series, but if you want to give it a go and claim that you're 18,
I can't aim for toffee. You know, I struggle to do a radio
There's
show.
Probably
you know?
some parts going up for series 6.
We should get a radio show on the Skins, and we should be there. We should do it. Oh man, enjoy yourself. It's wicked having you in. First show, and it's great to have you, Sean. Nice one. My God, big plug. I'll let you do it. Skins tonight, E4. It's the first one.
You better watch it.
Gotta do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean from the Skins. Woo!